Welcome to this week's The Choice.
Welcome. This week we're going to head to Ohio and do some whitetail hunting with CDC Whitetail.
You know, understand, Ohio is one of those states that a whole lot of people are starting to talk about. And when that happens, you better get there fast because it just keeps snowballing.
That's right. Chuck from CDC, he's actually had Scott and Kimberly Stanford, some of our buddies, some of our posse. They went down there and hunted, and I mean, it's going to be awesome. This week's lucky logo, I almost forgot.
NAP.
New archery product.
Broadheads.
So watch for that logo at the end of the show. We'll tell you what to do with that. In the meantime, let's finish getting this sighted in for our season.
I'm ready.
I think you should shoot it 3 or 4 more times because you make me do that. Let's just get on with the show. Yes, you do.
There's a difference.
What's the difference?
Everybody knows.
Scott and I were invited to go to CDC Whitetails in Ohio this year, and it's our annual hunting trip. We take one every year, just the 2 of us, so it was really great to be there.
We made her up here in our hunting rig, the Prius, all decked out in our Realtree camo. Got a lot of smiles and waves from people, and it's time to unload. We're at CDC Whitetails in central Ohio. It's full rut, and we got a lot of stuff to carry in, so catch up with us, and then we'll be off to the woods a little later.
Once we rolled into camp, we visited with Chuck a little bit, then we got our hunting rig, the Prius, unloaded, got everything unpacked, and took some practice shots, and then rode along with Chuck out to where we'd be sitting. While we were walking through the woods, going to where our stand would be, we saw a really awesome deer rub. That's a good sign. That was really exciting for me since I was first up hunting, and I got to see that rub, and it really made me excited and pumped and just ready to hunt. It was the first time I'd been out hunting in over a year, so I was really excited about this hunt.
I have a feeling we're going to see some really good deer. Scotty, there's a buck. He's over there, over the brush. The tree's about 30 yards. Can I shoot him? He's walking away. Did you see him? He was a nice looking buck. Came over that ridge, back behind that brush, back to the left behind us. That's exactly where we thought he'd go.
So we had this doe come in, and she was kind of meandering around, and Scott spotted the buck that had followed her in. Definitely chasing that particular doe. He spent some time around us eating, but as soon as that doe kind of took off, that buck put his nose up in the air and he just followed her right on out. And again, I didn't have a good shot on that particular buck.
That one looked pretty good, but I couldn't get a good look at him. He's really good. Was he? He looked wide to me, but I couldn't really see him. I just need that doe to come by with that buck behind it.
Scott and I got to go back to the same spot we had hunted, and within a few minutes of camera light, we started seeing deer again. We had the little fork horn came back in, and then we had another nice buck. Scott was on him. He too was just in there eating the acorns, had his nose down to the ground. Scott and I kind of had whispered back and forth about him. I at first thought he was too small. I wasn't even prepared to grab my bow based on what I could see from where I was sitting. This particular buck actually came wandering right underneath us. I mean, right underneath us. And it wasn't until he got right up to our tree that I was like, holy cow, this buck is big.
Oh crap, he's big. He's looking right at us. Is he a shooter, Scott?
And I did go ahead, I grabbed my 10 point. I had to wait until he was completely on the other side for me to get into a position where I could, possibly take a shot. I did take the safety off, and as soon as he passed the tree, I saw his neck. It was just like, oh my goodness, this is a huge buck.
I can't shoot him that far.
And we watched him, and my first gut instinct was he was too small, and this particular landowner had a 140-inch minimum, and I just was not convinced that this buck would meet that owner's standards.
He's a shooter, isn't he?
So as much as I hate to say I let him walk, I let him walk.
He was beautiful. He would be my shooter. I should have shot him. And while he was big, he was not a monster.
Not for Ohio.
Not for Ohio. For Texas, that one would have been huge.
I certainly would have hated to have drug that deer down to the base of the hill and let the landowner take a look at it and him say, oh, yeah, nice. I would have wanted him to be more excited. And after showing him the footage of the deer and him confirming that he would not have taken that deer, I felt a lot better about that.
It's opening afternoon, and we're here in Ohio with CDC Whitetails. Chuck Rittenhauer's put us in a really great spot today. They've got good bye-point photos from this area. So we were here last year and got invited to come back out. So last year I brought up the crossbow, so I decided I'd just continue to stick with the crossbow this season too. We're gonna settle in and wait it out. It's early enough. Probably about another hour or two, the deer will start moving, but we're settled in. Shoot him. Can I? Can I? I don't think I hit him. Shoot him. Can I? Can I? I don't think I hit him. I think I jerked. Did you see the ball? 10-point crossbow, put the smack down on him. This thing's got some power. Boop. Yes.
Didn't get much bloodier.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a 10-pointer. He's a 10-pointer, honey. 10-point with my 10-point, yep. Well, I'm in Ohio. It's opening day. We set this afternoon, and you know, we didn't really see a lot. I saw 3 does come in and a little 4-corn buck come in, and I was just about ready to give it up and just quit for the night. And Scott says, "Buck to your left," and he reached down and turned my head away, and I could see him, and he just kind of moved a little slowly through, and I waited, and then I said, "Scott, can I shoot him?" And Scott said, "Yeah," and I put the 10-point on him, and I let him have it. First, I didn't think I hit him. I thought I missed, but I watched him tip over. I could see the white of his belly just go up in the air, and here he is, my first Ohio buck. I want to thank Ralph and Vicki and CDC Whitetails, Chuck Rittenauer, 10-point, thank you very much. Thank Scott for filming. Thank my in-laws for watching my kids so I'd be able to come up here and hunt. I want to thank my children. It's been a long process. You know, we were here last year, and I didn't get anything. And so it's been a year in the making.
Congratulations, Kimberly.
You know, Scott and Kimberly, here's something we learned about Scott.
What?
He loves driving.
He loves driving.
They're from Texas.
And they drive
Everywhere.
everywhere. I mean, just, hey, you know what? Let's go to Wisconsin. And they go. It's crazy.
Here's the big deal. If you ever see a Prius with real
camouflage
tree
on the
camouflage,
bottom, it's them.
it's Scott and Kimberly.
Chuck, thank you so much for having those guys out
You're
there.
awesome,
CDC
buddy.
Whitetails. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, honestly, we really should go down there.
Yeah, we need to this year.
Should we?
Yes.
Chuck, got any openings? Okay, Lucky Logo, new archery products.
All put broadheads, arrow rests, and pit flinch.
So if you happen to see the Lucky Logo, which is new archery products, you need to log on to choicetv.com. Click on the Lucky Logo button, fill out some information, and someone's going to win some great product from new archery products, as well as some of our other manufacturers. Hey, thanks for making your choice the choice. It's all Vicki, all the time. Bye. See you later, honey. Oh, you're coming back. Golly.
Do you feel my pain 24/7? Give her coffee? Oh. No.